Look who just showed up to pick me up, guys. He made it on time before checkout. It's Gabe.
Yep, brothers back together.
Yep, been a while. I appreciate him coming down, picking
One
me
player,
up.
two player.
Yep. I'm first player, even though I'm a lot shorter.
I'm second player. I put three fingers up. I'm the second one.
Alaskan Bush People star Bear Brown returns to social media with a rare photo of his son as he celebrates a special day. But his time with family may be short-lived, as Bear plans to head out on a solo adventure in Alaska this September. Earlier this year, Bear and Raven ended their marriage, with Raven granted custody of their children. Despite the split, Bear reassures fans that he intends to stay connected with his kids, even as he heads to Alaska. Bear's latest photo with his son shows how much he loves and cares for them, leaving many fans sad that they are parting ways soon. Alaskan Bush People star Bear Brown celebrates son. Bear took to Instagram with a rare post in honor of his son Everest's birthday celebration. The post features photos of his adorable boy who just turned one. One snap shows Bear holding a newborn Everest at the hospital. Another shows the toddler in his brown corduroy romper with the word ONE stitched across the front. Everest's first birthday. "I can't believe he's already a year-old," Bear captioned the post. "They grow up way too fast. Happy birthday, little guy, daddy loves you." Alaskan Bush People fans were quick to comment on Bear's latest post, sending their birthday wishes for Everett. One fan commented, "Oh my goodness. What a beautiful baby boy. Happy birthday, sweet baby boy. Stop growing so fast." Another wrote, "He is just too beautiful. You are a beautiful family." Some can't help but notice Bear's resemblance to his son. One fan noted, "He looks just like you," while another chimed in, "Just like your daddy, Bear back in Washington." Meanwhile, Bear also confirmed that he's back in Washington. In another Instagram post, the Alaskan Bush People star revealed his brother Gabe picked him up. In the clip, Gabe appears very happy to see his brother again. He even slides down the step railings before wrapping his arms around his brother's shoulders. According to Bear, he will be staying at Gabe's house for a while to restock before going on his own journey to Alaska. Nothing is stopping Bear from his plans to live the life they used to have. He also plans to document his adventures, which could help him generate income. Fans were glad to see the brothers reunite. One commented, "Gabe, always good to see members of the family back together." Another wrote, "I wish you'd all get back together and do another TV show." This time with a rare and deeply personal glimpse into family life that is usually kept behind the cameras. In a touching post shared across social media, one of the Brown family members unveiled a never-before-seen photo of their young son in honor of a special day. For longtime fans of the Discovery Channel series, moments like these are not just about celebrating milestones. They are windows into a family that has lived much of its life on television, yet still guards the most intimate parts of their journey. The Brown family has always thrived on their rugged individuality. Living far from traditional society, they built a reality around surviving the wilderness, raising children in remote conditions, and holding tightly to the bonds that kept them together. But as years passed, the family grew, expanded, and scattered across the Pacific Northwest, where new lives and new generations began to take root. Among those newer generations are the Brown grandchildren. Children who are often shielded from the spotlight but whose rare appearances always become a major talking point among fans. This latest photo shared by one of the Alaskan Bush People stars is no different. It instantly drew thousands of comments, with viewers reminiscing about the early days of the show and marveling at how far the family has come. A family that values privacy for much of the past decade, Alaskan Bush People has documented the ups and downs of Billy and Amy Brown's children as they forged their lives in some of the most rugged terrains in America. But when it comes to their children, the third generation of Browns, the family often chooses privacy over publicity. The Brown siblings understand firsthand what it means to grow up under the lens of a reality TV camera, and for many of them, the idea of shielding their children from that constant exposure has become a priority. This is precisely why fans are always taken aback when a rare photo appears. It is not a common occurrence, and when it does happen, it feels more like an invitation than an obligation. The Browns have always been deliberate about what they share, and when they choose to post a photo of a child, it usually signifies something truly meaningful: birthdays, milestones, or special family celebrations. The special day, the occasion behind this rare photo, was a birthday, a day when memories, gratitude, and family love take center stage. The photo, which showed the young boy smiling brightly, captured an innocence that fans say reminds them of the early days of the Brown children themselves. The caption attached to the photo reflected both pride and nostalgia, acknowledging how quickly time passes when raising children and how each year marks another chapter of growth and resilience. The star who shared the photo spoke about the joy of parenthood, highlighting how much life has changed since becoming a mother or father. For the Brown siblings who are now raising children, the wilderness survival lessons from their own upbringing blend with the modern-day responsibilities of raising kids in a more connected world. This balance between tradition and adaptation is part of what makes their journey so relatable to viewers. Fans react with joy. The response from fans was immediate and overwhelmingly positive. Thousands flocked to the post to share their birthday wishes, express admiration, and comment on how much the child resembled their famous parent or grandparents. Some wrote about watching the Brown children grow up on screen and feeling like extended members of the family, now getting to see the next generation bloom. Many pointed out that the photo carried emotional weight because the Browns don't share images of their children. Often it feels like a gift. One fan wrote, "Because they don't have to share this with us, but they did, and it means a lot." Others shared stories of their own families, making connections between the Brown family's experiences and their personal lives. The Browns have always had a way of inspiring viewers to reflect on the importance of family, resilience, and cherishing moments that might otherwise slip by unnoticed. A glimpse into parenthood in the wilderness. One of the most fascinating aspects of Alaskan bush people has always been the way the Browns raised their children in conditions that most would consider extreme. Growing up in remote cabins, traveling by boat, hunting for food, and living without many modern conveniences, the Brown siblings had a childhood unlike any other. Now, as they raise their own children, fans are curious. Do the younger Browns still hold on to those same values? The rare photo sparked conversations about the type of upbringing the Brown grandchildren are experiencing. While some of the siblings have chosen to live closer to towns and embrace modern conveniences, others still incorporate elements of wilderness living in their day-to-day lives. The special birthday post highlighted how, despite the differences, the core of their parenting philosophy remains rooted in love, togetherness, and gratitude. Carrying forward Billy Brown's legacy for many fans, the rare photo also served as a bittersweet reminder of the late Billy Brown, the patriarch of the family who passed away in 2021. Billy's dream was always to raise a self-sufficient family free from the restraints of conventional society, and to pass down values of strength, resilience, and faith to his children. Seeing the grandchildren now growing and thriving has become a living testament to his vision. In fan discussions following the photo's release, many mentioned how proud Billy would be to see the legacy continuing, even if in ways that blend modern life with wilderness traditions. For Amy Brown, the family matriarch, these milestones also symbolize healing and hope. After years of hardship, the Browns' evolving relationship with fame. When Alaskan bush people first aired, the Browns were largely unknown outside Alaska. Over the years, the show became one of Discovery Channel's most watched programs, turning the family into household names. But fame came with its challenges: public scrutiny, questions about authenticity, and the constant pressure of living life on camera. Today, with some family members branching off into private lives, the way they interact with fame has shifted. Sharing a rare photo of a child isn't just about celebrating a birthday, it's also about negotiating the delicate balance between maintaining privacy and staying connected with the loyal fan base that has supported them for over a decade. Nostalgia and the future of the show. Another layer of interest surrounding the rare photo is how it ties into the future of Alaskan bush people. With each passing year, fans wonder whether the series will continue documenting the Browns' lives or if it will slowly phase out as the children build private futures. The new generation of Browns, the grandchildren, has reignited speculation. Some fans imagine a spin-off series that could one day follow the younger Browns, much like how other family reality franchises have evolved. But for now, the rare glimpses into their lives, like this photo, remain treasured moments rather than permanent storylines. The emotional power of rare moments. The reason this particular photo resonated so deeply is that it captured something rare in today's media landscape: authenticity. In a world where many celebrities overshare, the Browns' decision to hold back and only occasionally offer glimpses into their private lives makes those moments feel more genuine and meaningful. Birthdays, anniversaries, and milestones become opportunities not just for the family to celebrate, but for fans to reflect on their own connections to the show. This shared emotional experience explains why a single photo can spark thousands of reactions and hours of conversation online. A celebration beyond one family. While the post was about one child's birthday, its ripple effect extended far beyond the Browns themselves. Fans used the moment to talk about the importance of cherishing loved ones, valuing time with children, and recognizing how fleeting childhood can be in many ways. The Browns' rare family updates serve as reminders of what truly matters. The Brown siblings, despite their fame, continue to live lives that emphasize resilience, family, and authenticity. These values, passed down to their children, are what fans ultimately admire most. As the Brown family continues to grow and evolve, fans will undoubtedly keep hoping for more rare glimpses into their private lives. Whether through social media posts, occasional appearances on the show, or heartfelt updates from the siblings, each shared moment feels like a bridge connecting the Wilderness family to the audience that has supported them for years. The recent photo, posted in honor of a special birthday, will likely remain a cherished memory not just for the family but also for the fans who celebrated alongside them. It is a reminder that even though the Browns live lives very different from most, the joys, challenges, and celebrations of parenthood are universal in the end. The post wasn't just about one child or one birthday. It was about legacy, love, and the small yet profound ways that family milestones bring people together. For years, audiences watched Billy and Amy Brown raise their 7 children in some of the harshest wilderness conditions imaginable. Now, as those children grow into adults, marry, and raise children of their own, the family continues to capture the public's imagination, though on their own terms. Recently, one of the Brown siblings gave fans a rare and heartfelt treat by sharing a never-before-seen photo of their son in honor of a special day. It wasn't just a casual upload, it was a snapshot that carried layers of meaning, reflection, and nostalgia for a family that has become a household name. A family built on survival and storytelling. Since its debut in 2014, Alaskan Bush People has been more than a television series. It has been a living chronicle of one family's experiment in self-reliance. Billy Brown, the family's late patriarch, envisioned raising children free from the trappings of mainstream society. Together with his wife Amy, he sought to create what they often called Browntown, a way of life where the land provided shelter, food, and purpose. From the get-go, the series stood apart. Where most reality shows leaned into luxury or conflict, Alaskan Bush People emphasized hard work, endurance, and a family bond that seemed unshakable. But while fans saw plenty of hunting trips, cabin building, and survival challenges, the Browns were careful about one thing: the children. Even as the siblings grew into adults, their privacy remained a central concern. And when they became parents, that instinct only grew stronger. The family's decision not to overexpose their children wasn't a rejection of fame, it was a boundary, one that made every rare glimpse into their private lives feel sacred. The birthday that brought fans together. The recent photo was shared in celebration of a birthday, a milestone that naturally carries joy, pride, and reflection. In the picture, the child's wide smile captured the essence of innocence and growth. The caption, written with affection, spoke of how quickly time flies and how grateful the parent was for every moment spent raising their child. It wasn't just about cake, candles, or gifts. It was about acknowledging the journey of parenthood. The post reflected on the challenges of raising children, the joy of watching them grow, and the bittersweet feeling of seeing another year pass. For a family used to measuring life in survival milestones, building a cabin, enduring harsh winters, finding food, this birthday was a reminder of the quieter victories that matter most. Fans flood social media with reactions. The post went viral almost instantly among the Alaskan Bush People fanbase. Comments poured in from across the globe, filled with birthday wishes, heartfelt reflections, and admiration for the Browns' decision to share such a personal moment. Some fans focused on the child's resemblance to their famous parent. Others express nostalgia, remembering the days when the Brown siblings themselves were children on television. "I feel like I've watched this family grow up before my eyes," one longtime viewer wrote, "and now we're seeing the next generation. It feels like watching history repeat itself in the best way." Many fans acknowledge the rarity of the moment. Because the Browns seldom share images of their children, the post carried an almost celebratory tone among followers. "They didn't have to show us this," another fan commented, "but they chose to, and it feels like a gift." Parenting in the wilderness and beyond. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Brown family is how each sibling is navigating parenthood differently. While the original Brown children were raised in remote cabins, away from modern conveniences, many of them are now finding their own balance between the wilderness values they grew up with and the modern comforts of today's world. Some of the siblings continue to embrace elements of wilderness living, teaching their children to respect nature, live simply, and adapt to challenges. Others have chosen more conventional lifestyles, raising their children in homes closer to towns and schools. But despite these differences, the core philosophy remains the same. Family comes first, and resilience is key. The rare photo underscored this theme. It wasn't just an image of a child, it was a symbol of how the Browns are carrying forward lessons from the past into their future as parents, remembering Billy Brown's vision. For many fans, the photo stirred memories of Billy Brown. The late patriarch's dream was never just about surviving in the wild, it was about raising children who valued family above all else. In many ways, the grandchildren represent the fulfillment of that dream. Though Billy passed away in 2021, his presence is still felt in moments like these. Fans noted that the joy on the child's face echoed the same adventurous spirit Billy often described when talking about his own kids. For Amy Brown, now a grandmother, these milestones represent both healing and hope, reminders that her husband's legacy lives on through the children and grandchildren. Navigating fame and privacy. The Browns' relationship with fame has always been complicated. When Alaskan Bush People first aired, the family was thrust into the spotlight, admired for their unconventional lifestyle but also scrutinized for their choices. Over time, the siblings grew accustomed to the cameras, but when it came to their own children, they drew a firm line. This is why the birthday photo resonated so strongly. It wasn't just another social media post, it was a carefully considered decision to share something meaningful with fans without crossing the line into overexposure. In an age where celebrities often broadcast every detail of their lives, the Browns' restraint makes their rare glimpses feel more authentic. Speculation about the future of the show. The appearance of the next generation of Browns has sparked renewed speculation about the future of Alaskan Bush People. With the original children now grown and starting families, some fans wonder if Discovery might one day pursue a spin-off focusing on the grandchildren. While nothing has been confirmed, discussions online reflect both excitement and caution. Some viewers feel protective of the Brown children, preferring that they live their lives away from cameras. Others, however, are intrigued by the idea of continuing the family's legacy on screen, showcasing how the wilderness lifestyle evolves through new generations. For now, these rare social media posts serve as the only glimpses fans receive, and perhaps that's exactly what makes them so special, a community built on connection. What stands out most about moments like these is not just the family milestone, but the way it unites the fan community. For more than a decade, viewers have followed the Browns through triumphs and tragedies, building homes, facing illnesses, enduring losses, and celebrating victories. Each rare update from the family feels like a continuation of that shared journey. The birthday photo reminded fans why they fell in love with the Browns in the first place. Beyond the survival skills, beyond the rugged cabins and snow-covered mountains, the show has always been about love, resilience, and togetherness. And those values are universal. The emotional weight of rare photos. Why does one photo hold so much power? Perhaps because it represents more than an image. It's a reminder of time passing, of legacies carried forward, and of the bonds that keep families strong despite distance, hardship, or fame. For the Browns, sharing a photo of a child isn't just about showing off, it's about inviting fans into a moment of genuine joy. It's about saying, "This is what matters to us, and we want you to celebrate it with us." Looking toward tomorrow as the Brown grandchildren grow, fans will continue hoping for more rare glimpses into their lives. Whether or not those moments appear on television, the family's legacy is secure in the hearts of viewers who have followed them for years. The birthday photo will be remembered not just as a cute snapshot, but as a symbol of continuity, resilience, and love. A reminder that while the wilderness may shape the Browns' identity, it is family that defines them.